Now on the phone, Governor Charlie Baker. Governor, we really appreciate your time. We know that you are a busy person. Tell us how you think it's gone today, what you're hearing from MEMA and your folks.
Well, I'd first say that kudos to the weather folks. They get a lot of grief when they get it wrong, and we should give them kudos when they get it right. For the most part, the storm started about when people thought it was going to start, and it dropped about the same amount of snow so far across the region as we expected that it would. We've had, over 3,000 pieces of equipment out since the beginning of this. We had to make some adjustments around how our command centers worked for both DOT and the MBTA to make sure people had distance. So some of that's being done through, split shifts and that type of thing. And some people are working remote. Usually you just pile everybody into an emergency operations center and they'd all be there together, which obviously in COVID times doesn't work. We spent a lot of time with our colleagues on the electricity and utility side, and there were about 4,000 people without power earlier this morning, but that seems to be down under 500 at this point. And we've seen some isolated power and mechanical issues on the MBTA, but overall that seems to be in pretty decent shape at this point. And even the kudos to the communities that had to plow out some of the bus routes for the most part this morning, and although some of them were running on snow routes, we're pretty clear, and the buses were more or less running on time. The two other things I would just mention for your viewers, one is obviously a lot of our COVID testing sites are tented and in parking lots. And we said yesterday to people, if you had a test scheduled for today, you should make sure you consider calling and checking on that. I have a feeling there won't be a lot of testing going on in any of the outdoor sites today just because of the difficulty associated with setting it up. And the final thing is, obviously, we're paying a lot of attention to the coastal flooding, which, as your viewers know, will probably happen sometime between 1 and 2 o'clock.
Yeah, and I guess the other thing that we're watching as well is kind of the freeze factor down on the
Right.
Cape and that area.
Yep.
You mentioned yesterday, Governor Baker, that we might be out of practice a little bit, especially considering the size of this storm in December, the first big one of the year. But if you would describe a little bit how you tried to prepare despite the complications with COVID and everything else. We're operating a very similar way with folks remotely, but it seems like we've gotten used to this.
Yeah, we've obviously been doing this now for months, and I think in some ways, a lot of us, both in the public and private sector, had to put some money into upgrading our existing sort of online capability to make sure we had the bandwidth that we needed to make it possible for lots and lots and lots of people to be connecting virtually. People at this point, for the most part, have been able to do that. You're good to bring up the flash freeze. That is something 128 East, okay? It's not just the Cape, it's pretty much the whole 128 East area where we believe roadways are going to get pretty icy, and even though they've been plowed, and that may be a little misleading and deceiving to people, and they should be very careful if they're going to be out and about. I will say this, the overall traffic patterns, as you reported earlier today, have been pretty light, which has made the work that so many others are doing to clean up after this a lot more accessible and much easier to do, and frankly a lot less dangerous too.
And finally, Governor, would the message then be just, even though that cleanup is underway, just stay home for now if you can?
Yeah, our view on this stuff generally is people are going to be cleaning up after this into the later part of today, and the more people can do to avoid going out. There were a ton of people out. I saw that on the news last night before the storm started, and I would hope for the most part people could stay home today and to the extent possible. And if you have to go out, be very careful and remember that driving in this kind of stuff is something we really haven't had to do for the past couple of years.
Right, take it slow. All right, Governor Baker, thanks so much for your time. We really appreciate it. You stay well, and I know we'll hear from you soon.
Yep, you do the same. Take care. Thank you.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.